Hey, what's going on, everybody? Today we have a 2005 Chevy Silverado 6.6 diesel, oil change, and a fuel filter on this vehicle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you kind of some tricks that I learned or got used to doing at the dealer. First things first, that is the fuel filter that I'm changing right here. So yes, you can do it from up here, but what I found is it's really hard to hold it, to push it up onto the housing and spin it on at the same time from up here. So what I do is I simply lift the vehicle, take off the fender liner, actually just half of it, pull it over and let the wheel hold it, and then take it off from right here. Literally, I just take a filter wrench like I would use on an oil filter and spin it off. There is a water and fuel sensor here on the bottom. Make sure you unplug that before you start taking this off. And then you can lightly put the old one in a vise, spin this off. Be careful. They are pretty affordable aftermarket. This one is new just because the old one, the wires were completely missing and it was gone. I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but the customer did want to go ahead and replace it, so I did put a new one of those on. There is an O-ring on the top of this filter. I'll show you on the old one. So here's the old one. Here's the O-ring that sits on top. I use AC Delco filters because this O-ring fits really nice up in here and it stays in. If you can tell, this one here is not staying in. As soon as I push it around, it kind of comes off here. So sometimes you have to use like petroleum jelly to hold this on just to get it up. But the trick is, there's this piece here. This was actually stuck on the housing, but it actually goes into the filter in the middle. And you have to push this onto the housing. And then as you're pushing up, turn it as it's going on to the threads. So doing that from the top, I found to be very difficult, and doing it from under here, spin it on, spin it off, plug it in, ready to go. Okay, now what you do also have to do is you have to prime these. So there's a bleeder screw right here. You just want to open it up. Maybe. Get it open, and then you'll pump this until you get fuel coming out of this bleeder. Okay, sometimes these are quite difficult to get open, so I'm gonna grab a pair of pliers or a socket and get this bleeder open. But you'll pump this until you got fuel coming out, and you'll close it, and then you'll have to crank the vehicle, prime it 2 or 3 times, turn the key on, let the pump run, get the fuel coming up into the filter, let it fill, crank, and then it will start. So that's just a kind of an easy way to do these. So let me know what you guys think in the comments, and like and subscribe, guys. Thank you.